Who did James Madison play? JMU. They ain't play nobody. They ain't played now goddamn nobody.
Not so fast, my friend. I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna find out real early about this game because James Madison, they control the line of scrimmage.
Welcome to the Hood Report, the spot where culture meets competition and we spit real shit.
What up, though? And welcome to the Hood Report, the spot where culture meets competition, and you know the rest. College football fans, this is what the fuck we've been waiting for. The college 12-team playoff officially kicks off on Friday. And once again, on Saturday. So we got one game Friday, 3 games on Saturday. And the margin of error in some of these games is very, very small. But tonight, we're going to break down every one of the first round playoff matchups from the 5-12 game down to the 8 versus 9. We're talking matchups. We're talking coaching and coaches leaving potential. We're talking star players, pressure moments, and most importantly, who do we think is built to last and going to successfully advance to the next round. No safe picks, gents. No sitting on the motherfucking fence. We're looking for winners and telling you who's going to move on to the next round. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Get it.
Let it go.
We're gonna start off first. So I committed to it earlier, although we won't, order is you go Friday game, then you go Saturday game. But we're gonna put the motherfucking order. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the bullshit games and see if anybody is going to predict any surprises. As we talk through these games, we're talking both the win and the cover. So not just the win. We ain't going to do the easy shit. Are they winning and are they covering? I want to hear from you, and then you can tell me why. So we're going to start off first. Today we got Q back with us. What up, Q?
What up, dude?
We got Eric back with us again today as we talking this college football shit.
What up? What up?
He's supposed to be an expert. We ain't seen it yet, but hopefully sometime before this season out, then we'll see some expertise in this shit.
Penn State didn't make it.
Saw it. It's just bad luck. It was just bad luck and bad. It was just bad luck and circumstances. That's all.
I think his credibility was shot when Penn State didn't make it.
Yeah.
So with that, we're gonna start with this Oregon, number 5 Oregon, going against number 12 James Madison. James Madison, who was a dog in the group of 5 and a perennial team, lost 1 game this year. They're coming in and they're looking to play the Oregon Ducks. So with that, we're gonna start there. The line on that one is Oregon giving up 21.5. Game total is 47.5. So they really don't think James Madison's gonna score much. Offensively, I'll tell you, they were challenged the last game they played to win their conference. But let's see what you guys think is gonna happen this time around. So let's go first. We're gonna let somebody kick a little knowledge. Eric, what you think about Oregon laying 21.5 against James Madison University?
21.5 is a lot of points. And you know me, and you know the sport. I don't like taking those big old point spreads. So I would take James Madison to cover, but Oregon still to win. I take Oregon to win by 14. Maybe 2 possessions.
Okay.
All right, now,
I think this is going to be a bit of a closer game than we all thought.
Okay. Now, what I would tell you as you go into it, JMU, if you did your homework or if you watched them during the season like I did,
James Madison,
they got some defense. They play D like a motherfucker. And if you watch them in their championship game, they play some D. So let's see, is that D going to carry? Eric thinks it will. What do you think, Q? James Madison against Oregon, the Ducks.
Hey,
21.5. What you think?
I think that this point spread tells a lot about this game, and I think that Oregon, even though we talking about James Madison and their defense and they travel, I think Oregon is still a perennial better team, and I think the battle of this game is going to see can James Madison cover or not. to be honest. That's what I believe the battle of this game is going to be. And with that being said, I'm on the side of Eric. I do believe James Madison has enough that they can keep the game within 3 scores and cover that 21.5.
I think y'all smoking. Y'all been smoking.
Go ahead, go right into it. Go right into it. What you think?
Man, who did that James Madison play? JMU. They ain't play nobody. They ain't played that goddamn nobody. They played Washington State University.
No,
and they played
a Louisville team. They played close to the Louisville team that beat Miami. Remember that, Tweety?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was early in the season?
Yeah, that was earlier in the season.
Early in the season.
Yeah, early in the season.
Before Louisville got hurt.
They almost lost to Washington State University too. So it's gonna be a clean sweep. They're gonna beat these boys by at least 40. Damn it.
They're gonna be about 40.
They're in the playoffs. They're gonna be in the playoffs. They're gonna cover the spread. They're gonna cover the spread.
Damn.
They're gonna cover the spread. It might be ugly early. It might be 50-10.
50-10. Oh,
it might be 50-10.
All right.
I think it's just gonna be a blowout.
All right. Tweety said blowout. What you think, Martin?
We'll see.
Not so fast, my friend. I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna find out real early about this game because James Madison, they control the line of scrimmage. They are second in the country in our rush defense, only giving up 76 yards a game.
76 yards.
So that let me know that they are. I mean, they stop and run pretty good.
Against who?
And they also can run the ball. So if they are able to stop the run and run the ball, I'm just saying. Now, do I think they're going to win? They might not win, but I do think they will cover this 21.5. I think that they're going to go in this game and just like Tweety, Oregon is the same way. You know, we ain't got to show up to beat these guys. They're going to overlook them. I mean, Oregon is a good team. Oregon's a good team, but sometimes I'm telling you, when you playing these games like this, where Oregon see this little small school, whatever, look, they're going to overlook them big time. They thinking about their next opponent. And James Madison, this is their Super Bowl. This is their Super Bowl for sure. So I'm just telling you, be careful. Be careful. But if James Madison can go into their game plan and control the line of scrimmage the way they've been controlling the line of scrimmage the majority of games that they played in this year, watch out. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't see it.
I'm going to tell you this.
Oregon wins the game, but I think it's going to be closer than what everybody's thinking.
Okay, so you got JMU plus the points.
Yes.
I believe that.
All right, what I say is this. First indication, 47.5, 21.5 point line. They don't think there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. So defense is going to prevail. Both of these teams are 2 of the best defensive teams in the country. Both giving up, GAMU was giving up to 76 yards per game. I think Oregon is just about 90 yards per game on the ground. And then both of them only give up 100 and some change passing the ball. So it's going to be a defensive battle.
Yeah.
And so I think it's going to be under the 47. But what I say is this. Act like a duck, quack like a duck, look like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck. I'm going to say this. I think JMU is going to cover because I don't think this Oregon team is good as some of the Oregon teams in the past. They've had struggles through the course of the season. I think offensively on occasion they have problems. I think JMU will be able to present problems to them because if you can shut off the run effectively, then you can rush the passer. So I think Oregon wins. I think Oregon wins by going away to be 17 points. So they'll be just shy of covering the spread, but I'm going to go with JMU to cover the 21.5 and play a big game. I think they're all geared up and reared up and ready to roll. So I'm going to go with JMU.
It's going to be over by halftime.
Okay. Over by halftime? Okay. All right. I'm going to call you halftime, Tweety.
It's going to be over.
They're going to overlook them.
It's going to club by then. It's time to go to the club by then.
We'll see how James Madison does against the run. Oregon's number 5 in rush yards per game.
Yeah, they average 200 yards, over 200 yards running and 200 yards
215.3 yards per rush.
They're a very balanced team. So now, this next game, we're going to move on.
Okay.
This one we saw already, and it was a fucking blowout the first time around. We'll score the first time around, Eric.
45-10.
45-10. So, 45-10 the first game.
That's not going to be the first game.
Coming into this game, the spread is 17.5. 17.5 and 56.5 for the over-under. So, interesting that after winning by 35, the line is half
17.5.
So let's see what our analysts or what you guys think is going to happen in this one. I think this is an interesting matchup. And remember in this game, no Lane Kiffin. So the offensive
that's going to play a big role.
The madman, he's not going to be there. Tweety, what you think?
I think it's going to be the same old shit. Same outcome. That's the last game. Same outcome.
They're going to be about 35 again.
They're gonna win by the spread. They're gonna beat them by the spread. They're gonna beat them by 21. It ain't gonna be 35. It's gonna be 21. So it's the same outcome. It's gonna be these small schools trying to get in the playoffs, trying to big dog these the power teams. So
okay, you're a hate motherfucker on the power group of 5, huh?
I am, because they shouldn't be in the playoffs.
It shouldn't be in the playoffs? They
shouldn't be in the playoffs. It's the playoffs. We need the big boys. We need the big boys in the playoffs.
If UNLV had earned their way, would they deserve to be in there?
No.
Well, now let's say that. Better question. If you take if you take Boise State out of your conference and UNLV therefore wins 2 more games, right? Because they had to ask twice by Boise. Do they deserve to be in?
No.
You wouldn't have to be either.
I would rather Notre Dame be in than Tulane. So it's gonna be the same outcome. It's always the same shit in the playoffs, that the little schools get their ass whooped in the playoffs. That's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be.
Okay. Getting their ass whooped. Okay, Tweety.
Yes.
Hey, the hater of you small schools. So if you're small school, you're out there. Tulane. Listen.
You hear that?
JMU, Tulane.
Hey, JMU. Listen, very close.
You
have an opportunity to make an ass out of this motherfucker. So
that's motivation, baby.
This game screams. This game
for.
Screams sneaky good. This is going to be a very sneakily good game. Like very.
Go ahead. Make your pick. I'm telling you to go ahead.
I'm taking Tulane to cover the 17.5.
Tulane gonna cover it?
Yep. I think Tulane covers.
Okay. You know they have a big game quarterback.
This game has the chance to be closer than Oregon JMU.
They have a big game quarterback, right? I know you know, Eric.
Dual threat.
Tweety now.
Dual threat.
Yeah.
He a big time dual threat.
Hey, it was the BYU last year tearing it up. So, Eric, you're contrary to Tweety. You're saying that Tulane is going to not cut. Tulane's going to cover the spread.
Yeah, I'm giving them to cover the 17.5.
Okay.
They scored 29.08 points per game and giving up 22.62 points per game to the opposition.
Okay.
All
right.
They're pretty good offensively.
Well, they are. I tell you, they got a big game quarterback.
That quarterback ain't no joke. Yeah.
All right, Q, what you think? We got on the docket Mississippi against Tulane. Is it going to be a repeat of the first game, or are we going to see something different in this game?
No, I think history won't repeat itself when it comes to this game. I think that Tulane can hang in there and give us a good game. You know, like I say, you know, you got the dual threat quarterback. You know, I think he gonna do his thing. So I like Tulane to cover 17.5. Big number. We're gonna say they gonna come with their best shot. Like you said, the other team, this is their Super Bowl in so many sense, you know, to kind of beat this team. I believe they're gonna at least cover and make it a good game.
All right, you can pull up. All right, I'll go ahead and go next, Martin. You can wrap it up.
Okay.
All right, so for me, when I look at this game, as I said, they got a big game quarterback. They got a guy that's been there, that played in the Big 12 last year, played big games, came up big. They had an opportunity to see what the opponent looks like, which is important, right? You see where somebody whoop your ass the first time, then you're less likely to get your ass whooped the same way. And the other thing I'll say additionally is, I think the no Lane Kiffin factor is a big deal. I think it's a big deal because his hands are all over that offense. So no matter what you do, what you say, Lane calls the offense, Lane ain't going to be there. So I think Ole Miss still wins because Chambliss is a dog. But I do think that Reznov, Old boy is actually he's a really good quarterback. Played big last year. Every time I watched him when he was at BYU, and I think he plays big again in this one. So I'm gonna say that I think Tulane hangs in there, and I think they cover the spread. I think they're going to be able to cover. I mean, put points on the board, which is this game's going to go over. And I think that's how they'll cover is by scoring points, not by necessarily stopping Ole Miss. So I'm going to say with this one, I'm going with Tulane as well, and I think Tulane is going to cover the line. Mark, what do you think?
Very big advantage that they played this team already this year, even though they got their ass kicked. But a very big advantage that they've seen this team already. And also, that's going to put now Mississippi really ain't going to take this game serious because look, we already whooped their ass. We know they ain't shit. So I think that's a big major disadvantage for them. And the Kiffin factor is very big. But I'm telling you, this quarterback, he accounted for 30 touchdowns this year, 16 passing, 16 running, and 14 throwing the ball. This is a real dual quarterback and one of the best in the country. I mean, by the numbers, this guy is pretty good. But I just really think by them whooping their ass early in the season, come back playing them again, in college football, it's hard to beat a team twice. Not saying that Mississippi won't beat them, but I think this game would be a lot closer than the first game. A lot closer than the first game. So give me Tulane, put a 17.5. I'm rolling with the small schools, Twitty. I don't care what you're talking about. You don't want them in. I'm rolling with the small schools to cover and play some competitive games. Book it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think
for once I agree with you on something, Martin. For once I agree with you on something.
Well,
what if these two games is a blowout? Then what?
If it's a blowout,
blowouts happen all the time in college football.
In the playoffs, these are the playoffs. These are the playoffs now we're talking about.
We've had blowouts in the playoffs as well.
Exactly, with the small schools, right? They've been
small schools
too.
We had blowouts
between two different Power 5 teams in the 14
Big schools get blew out too.
Last year, SMU got their ass whooped, and they're Power 5. But they are Power 14 conference.
Yeah,
they're big school. They're in ACC.
It's blowouts all across the board.
ACC, same shit.
Oklahoma got their ass kicked by LSU in 2019. Didn't Oklahoma not blow?
They deserve to make it. Get them a chance. I love the fact that you get these schools a chance. Because just telling them no, y'all can't play with them. Well, prove it. Go out there and whip their ass. Okay. And then let them try and prove something. So I love it. Let's go.
Hey, how do you think Boise got on the radar a long time ago?
Why not?
Long.
That's how Boise got on the radar a long time ago. So, all right, look. Now we're moving on. So we got to listen to this bullshit for tweets.
Let's go.
Now we got two big schools. Now we're jumping up to the stage or the stature of things. It steps up. The next game we're going to is Texas A&M against Miami, the U. Michael Irvin will be in the building, along with Ray Lewis, along with all them other ex-U players.
Ed Reed,
Brian Miller gonna be there.
Yeah, Ed Reed, all of them.
Michael Irvin.
So, you could just name off so many of them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, they even say The Rock is gonna be there. He played a long time. Long.
He did play.
Long
time. Yeah, he played.
He did play.
Next to Warren Sapp. You imagine that line? I remember that line. That line was out of control. But
and they'll walk away with the loss.
You say what?
And they're all gonna leave with a loss.
They all leave with a loss. Okay? All right, we're about to get to that. So now we got Texas A&M playing Miami. Texas A&M laying 3.5. Game over under 50.5. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna reverse it. Martin, what do you think about this Texas A&M? I'm gonna give you the first shot because you were the one saying that they would make it to the playoffs. Hey, kudos, congratulations. Martin said it from the beginning. He said that that Texas A&M would make it to the 12-team playoffs. So he got it right. Yep. Now he said Alabama wouldn't. He said they wouldn't even go to a bowl game. So he got that wrong. But
how you gonna pat me on my back and then keep me and shit, motherfucker? I mean, come on, goddamn. If you gonna give credit, give credit. Goddamn.
But anyway,
let me go and take out some real shit.
We're gonna let Mark go first because Mark get picked Texas A&M. Let's run it.
Yeah. And I'm picking Texas A&M, and I'm gonna keep rolling with them because Marcel Reed is not gonna let these boys lose this game. But Marcel Reed is having an awesome season, like I predicted. But to me, one of the biggest stats for this game is Texas A&M defense. They are number 1 in the country at getting up the field on third down. That's a very big stat in these type of games. You got to get off the field. But between Marcel Reed, Concepcion, and Carver, yeah, Miami is in trouble in this game. I'm telling you right now.
That little motherfucking Concepcion ain't no joke.
Concepcion ain't no motherfucking joke.
Yeah.
He ain't no motherfucking joke.
It was a great pickup from the portal.
He was. It was a great compliment for Reed. But Miami's had a good season too, though. But I didn't think Miami was gonna be here. But they started off strong, then they went through a little lull in the middle of the season, but they picked up at the end. But I just think Texas A&M all year long. They call that
the crystal ball law.
Yeah. They've been consistent. They've been consistent throughout the whole year, and Texas A&M gonna keep it rolling, baby. They're gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah,
give me Texas A&M all day long. Let's
Texas
go.
A&M, all right. Okay. Go ahead, Q.
Hey, this comes down to me is the battle of quarterbacks. You got two good quarterbacks. You got Beck, right, for Miami, right?
Yeah.
And then we got we got my man's over here, the dual threat. And I do believe that the dual threat wins out here. The more ways he's got more ways to beat him. I kind of think that these teams are really even, but with him being the X factor, I think Texas A&M takes this game just because of him and being the X factor.
Okay. All right. So we got 2 Texas A&M. Go ahead, Tweety. What you got?
I got Texas also. I got.
You have a hard time picking because you got 2 good teams now, or what?
Nah, Texas just whooped that ass with Texas A&M, right? They just beat A&M, right?
Yep.
So I think they gonna circle back and they gonna take it out on Miami because they lost against Texas. So they gonna whoop Texas ass. They gonna cover the spread and they might beat them by double digits, just because they mad because they just lost to Texas. So I'm picking Texas A&M to win this game because of their defense. So. That's what I got. Texas. A&M.
Eric, you up? What you think?
I got A&M.
Miami.
A&M. But I do see a path for Miami winning this one. They have to rely on Ruben Owens.
You can't play the fist, nephew. You can't play the fist, nephew.
You can't be double dutching and shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying is there is a path for Miami, but I have A&M winning in the end.
Okay.
But if Malachi Tony goes off and Carson Beck has a good game,
that's the factor that I'm saying. So I'm gonna leapfrog on top of that. All you guys to Texas A&M, not so fast, my motherfucking friends.
Okay.
I'm going to be upset.
Really? All right.
Okay.
I'm going to say this. I think the experience of Carson Beck. Remember, he got one of these already. The experience of Carson Beck.
Georgia. He won from Georgia.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just make sure everybody else knows.
And I will tell you this. The person that none of you guys mentioned, you don't know, Eric know about him. That boy Malachi Tony is no motherfucking joke.
One of the best receivers in the ACC, I'll tell you that.
Not just ACC, in the country. That little motherfucker is no joke. Gets on the center. He does the wildcat, badass receiver. He's electric with the ball in his hand. I think he's going to be the difference. He's going to be the offset of Concepcion.
He can't fuck with Concepcion.
And I think Miami. No, this little motherfucker.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Malachi Tony. Hang on to that. Malachi Tony has more yards reception this season than Concepcion did.
Only because he's the only threat. Now, Texas A&M has 2 people that had over 800 yards receiving. So he had to share some of that with Carver. So now, if Concepcion would have been by himself, trust me, he would have had a lot more. So, yeah, Tony has 970 yards, which is good. But Concepcion and Carver, both of them have 800 yards. So that's the reason why he has more.
I'm picking
don't get it twisted.
I'm picking Malachi Tony. Remember that name.
Okay.
And remember, Rod said it here on the Hood Report today.
Okay.
Miami upset.
All right.
Beats Texas A&M
We'll
in
see.
advances.
Okay.
All right.
In a physical fucking game, Miami comes out on top.
Crystal ball found a way to fuck it up. Let's go.
Now, last game of the day. This one has
This is the big one. This is the big one.
significance to it because we got coaches on the fence and maybe leaving if they lose and all kinds of shit.
Who would leave? Who would leave? What are you talking about?
DeBoer.
Oh, he would leave?
That motherfucker.
He go where?
He had to go where? Where would he go?
He's the lead candidate for Michigan, they say.
Oh.
It's between him and Dillingham.
Leading candidate for Michigan.
Okay.
I think, and he didn't come out and formally deny it. When they asked him, he didn't say he'd be back next season. And everyone knows, in particular, if he loses the game, it's hot now in Alabama.
Yeah.
The motherfucking fans wanted his head last year. He
Right.
come out with 4 losses this year, it's hot.
Yeah.
So with all that heat down in the South during the time when it's fucking winter time, it's winter outside, we got some heat. What do you all think is going to happen with this one? This one, if I'm not mistaken, it flipped over.
Alabama's favorite.
Alabama is favored by one. Were they favored in the beginning, or were they favored? It flipped over?
I think they were favored from the beginning. I think. I don't know.
Alabama.
But I'm really not sure about that.
I thought that one flipped over, but either way, right now it's staying. Alabama minus 1.5.
No, it's the other way.
Oklahoma. No, right now it's Alabama minus 1.5.
Yeah, Alabama's favorite right now.
Alabama.
I conceded to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they 1.5.
Alabama's 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talk to a motherfucking shark, cuz. Come on.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna get that wrong.
Let's
Now,
go.
Right.
But we're talking the South. Let's go. Let's run it. Q, what you think? Alabama laying 1.5. 40
He about to hate on
points
Alabama. You know he
over
gonna hate on
under.
Alabama. Go ahead. I want to hear
What
this.
you think?
He about to hate on Alabama.
You already know it.
I know you would go hate on Alabama.
First of all, they shouldn't even be here. They shouldn't even be here right now. They lost their championship. They shouldn't even be here. It's a bull crap for them to be here. But this is a great matchup, though. Oklahoma has beat them twice. You know, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. You know, with that being said, and this is pretty much a toss-up game. I even had to call an Oklahoma friend today and get his insight, and he gave his team a 52% of winning. So he don't even know if they're gonna win this game. So it's a nail biter. But I do believe that they can pull it off. We'll go ahead and say they got a chance to pull it off. But it's gonna be a tight one for them, man. This is an evenly matched game. So
Okay.
Oklahoma?
yeah, I'm taking Oklahoma, man.
Okay.
All right.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Go ahead, Martin.
Yeah.
What you think?
So,
Oklahoma
Q-
and Alabama.
Q, the smartest thing you said was it's hard to beat a team 2 times in a season. That's the key point. They beat them early in the season, but I watched that game. I remember just like it was yesterday. And Alabama turned the ball. They had 3 turnovers in that game, and Oklahoma got 17 points off them turnovers. Alabama will not turn the ball over in this game, and Alabama is going to go in here. It's going to be a defensive game. Both of them got 2 good defenses, but I think this game, Alabama will not turn the ball over. That was the key in the first game. Them 3 turnovers, and they got 17 points off those turnovers. Alabama is going to hold on to the ball this game, and Alabama's going to get the win. And I think it might be easy too. I think Alabama's going to win easy.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
I think Alabama's going to win easy.
Oklahoma has struggled on offense. Oklahoma has struggled on offense since Mateer came back.
Yes.
So it's gonna be, and Alabama's been struggling, so they can't run
Alabama's
the ball.
going to win this game.
So we're gonna see. Eric, all right, Eric, what do you think?
I'm taking Alabama. I'm just coming right out. I'm taking Alabama.
Okay.
Taking off of what they had the last time these 2 teams played, and them being bitter that they almost split the CFP again after losing that battle to Georgia, they're going to take that out on an Oklahoma team that has struggled offensively. The thing that's going to keep Oklahoma in this game is their defense. If they can hold Alabama to under 20 points, they got a shot. But if Alabama's going to win this game, as I'm predicting, Ty Simpson needs to have the game of his life. They can't run the ball, so they have to rely on him mostly. He has to go back to what he looked like in the month of September in order for them to have a shot.
All right.
So you got all right, Tweety, who you rolling with?
Let's go.
Roll Tide,
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Roll
Roll Tide.
Tide. I'm picking Alabama. Their defense, they're not gonna beat. It's 3 times in a row. Oklahoma can beat Alabama. I don't see it happening. Like you said, Rod, it was it's hot in the South, and they ain't gonna let this boy lose. They ain't gonna let this boy lose. He ain't going nowhere. Once they win this game, he's staying right there in Alabama, where he say his family like Alabama, so he gonna stay right there where he at.
Family then.
Family like
They keep their ass in the South.
The better school is back Midwest. The better school is back in Midwest. But go ahead.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a defensive game, but Alabama gonna win this game. They ain't gonna have those turnovers like they did last game. So Alabama plus the points.
All right.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna wrap this motherfucker up. They minus the point. They're minus 1.5.
Yeah, minus 1.5.
Well, you know what? They still gonna win this game,
Yeah.
so it don't matter.
Right.
They gonna win by three or 7.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna say is watch both teams down the stretch. Neither one of them perform well down the stretch. Oklahoma, while not performing well, won. Alabama, while not performing well, lost.
Yep.
I think with the time off, get away from it, go back to the gym, go back to the beginning, and formulate the offense. I think Alabama wins this game and going away. I think they're gonna win it easy because I don't think Oklahoma being a defensive team, I think they're going to continue to lean on their defense, and their defense is good. I think it'll be close at halftime, and I think Alabama blows it up in the second half and gets some explosive plays from Ryan Williams and those guys. So I think what happens is I think Alabama pulls this one out. I think DeBoer gets a win. So then that has them staying in Alabama as they advance to the second round. So we'll see. We'll see what ultimately does happen. Obviously, we're going to talk about this a bit more coming up here on our live stream this week. That's going to be the topic, but that's how I think it lands, and that's how I'll wrap it up. So I would say, anybody got anything else to say around these games before we jump and we call it?
Blowout this weekend. This weekend.
I'm rooting for the little fellas. I want to see the little fellas step up. I want to see the little fellas step up and play a good game.
It's going to be a good one.
I'm not going
to be able to watch it. I'm probably not going to be able to watch the first round because I'm going on a trip in the next day or so. But I am going to keep track of the score.
All right.
Yeah,
you might miss.
All right,
you might not miss nothing. So go ahead, have fun.
If there's nothing
we'll
else,
see about that, Tweety.
If nobody has anything else, then we'll go ahead.
We'll see if I miss anything. I'm probably going to miss it anyway, but we'll see.
All right. Damn. Stop. All right, we'll close the motherfucker out like we always do. Tweety, hit him.
Like and subscribe. Hood Report 2025.
Oh, dude, LD, baby.
Hey, Detroit.
Let's go.